Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're stepping out again today, folks. We're going to be talking GALA because this thing hit the board hard. And the Discord boys, they've been buying new houses and new cars and such on the back of its liquidity. We've been sticking in the pay rail space for a few months here at the podcast. It's an exciting space. Lots of partnership announcements, lots of potential. Alchemy Pay's blowing off. Lots of speculation from AMP. Cody still exists. They've been quiet a little bit lately. But one can only discuss action when there is actually something to discuss before it's just flat out pandering. And we never wanted to be that kind of channel. So today, talking GALA, we'll start with the technicals. $5.2 billion market cap, $2.3 billion in 24-hour trading volume, fully diluted valuation of $35 billion, circulating supply of $7.5 billion, total supply of $36 billion, and a max supply of $50 billion. It's a monster. Overall, popularity of 43 if you check it on CoinGecko. It hit the board in September 2020 at a price of .001. It became real in March 2021 at 3 cents, and it just exploded once it listed on Coinbase in November. Coinbase effect usually pumps them and dumps them, but it's not the case with GALA. Its action was crazy. And when you are trading in the billions in 24 hours, you're gonna see some movement. But it's been steadily moving up. I was in at 9 cents, and it's one of the few early buys I haven't really moved yet. I'm just seeing where it goes. So what is it? That's kind of our bread and butter here at the show. What does it do? Simply put, it's a gaming token. It is the gaming token for GALA Games. But what is GALA Games? From their website. Fun first. That's important, isn't it? It should be fun. So they put it right there. Fun first. We believe the blockchain should be invisible in our games. We use simple game mechanics that all players can enjoy, whether or not they consider themselves to be blockchain pros. And that first introduction is really all a lot of players are going to need. GALA is a games platform using blockchain as it can be used, and creating an underlying ecosystem for developers to build games on their platforms. There are so many reasons I like this one. One, I love ecosystems. The value from ecosystems comes not only from the foundational token, but from the gas generated by all of those who build on the ecosystem. If your long-term wallet is not filled with foundational tokens, VeChain, Theta, Secret, Help, GALA, please consider it. We don't give financial advice here, but if we did, that would probably be way, way, way at the top. Owning the table is great. But you know what? Owning the casino is better. Just saying. The second reason I dig what they're doing is because of the space they are doing it in. Entertainment, and specifically gaming. One does not need an i9 processor for Excel and email, but it does come in handy when running the latest Halo at max settings. Entire industries have developed around entertainment and gaming in particular. So what I'm saying is that the demand is high. So build your ecosystem where the demand is high, and things just tend to work out naturally. Back to their website. Owned by players. Players get to truly own what they win in our games. If you earn or win a magical sword on the GALA game platform, it is yours. Your items and any inherited status is a verifiable asset on the blockchain. You can trade to another player or play with in the game. It's an NFT on their platform. All right. If you're an old school MMO player, and I certainly am, my first game was Meridian 59. all the way through Ultima Online, where I discovered the joys of being a player killer. EverQuest, Shadowbane, World of Warcraft for years and years. I've been in and around the space for most of my life. But one of the very early games that turned into a buying and selling frenzy that I remember was called EverQuest. Rare drops. That's what did it. If you were lucky enough to get a mana stone off from a frog lock, you could eBay that thing for $1,000 on the same day. It became such a frenzy for the journeyman boots that you should expect your camp to be almost a week until it was even your turn. Or you could just go to eBay before they made them locked. So what Gala is doing, it's nothing new. It's already been done. But what they are doing that is unique is making the items rare and tradable on their platform. They are incentivizing players to play for longer and longer periods in order to get items which can be effectively exchanged for cash on their platform. Get paid to play if you will. And I know this might sound silly. Who would do such a thing? But I can't tell you how much money I spent over the years on World of Warcraft Gold because it was easier on me to buy it than it was to farm it. The demand is there, and it's from people like me who have more money than time. So I get the hook on this one, and you know what? It's a real good hook. Back to their website. Powered by the people. Everything within the Gala Games network depends on the player-owned node ecosystem. The Gala network is supported by users just like you, who operate Gala nodes from their home computers. Yeah. Get yours today. Decentralized. This is the blockchain part. The largest cries of anguish I have ever heard in any game that I've ever played came from the players when the developers did something that they didn't like. History is packed with this, and I can name bad decisions in any game I was ever passionate about. So Gala kind of addressed it. Nodes are player-owned, and it is a hefty investment to run one. But it's not just a matter of buying a node. Anyone can do that. But it's a matter of getting players to play on the node you own. They come to your space to spend their Gala, and if you can't make them happy, someone else will. Now, the funny thing about the gaming space is that there is always another game to play. So if you don't keep your base happy, they will move on, and they will take their Gala with them. The current price for a license to operate a Gala node at this time is 85,723 Gala tokens. Doing the math in my head, 60 grand-ish. It's a substantial investment. So person or persons who are willing to make that kind of sizable investment are well incentivized to keep their player base happy. More players, more money, period. And you know what? They seem to have games for most taste. Let me see. Spider Tanks, it's PvP brawler. Mirandus, very blocky, kind of a fantasy RPG. Fortified, tower defense. Townstar, think SimCity. Echoes of Empire, real-time strategy. These are just some of the games now. They can, and you know what? They're going to add more. If there's one thing you can count on in the gaming space, is that if one makes a successful game, one will get cloned to hell and gone. So a year from now, I would expect that list of games to triple at least. There aren't any sports games on there yet. Give it a few months. I'm not going to comment on the price of the token at present. It exploded, but I see a lot more upside for this one. People like games. People like gambling. And with this, you get a double dose of both. If you see value in the product, that's where you should be making your investment. Not value in the token. I see value in the product. So that's it for Gala. We're going to be revisiting this one as it develops because, Ripple, Flare, I'm just saying it's turning into a thing, and we'll cover that on part 2. They're onto something unique here, and I'm very, very eager to see what they do with it, and I'm happy to come along for the ride as an investor. So until next time, please be safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.